hell would he have even been apologizing if I was okay with him cheating? Doesn't make sense. I just feel like Destiny pulled one out her ugly big ass.
I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on. This shit is never gonna get old to me. What the fuck I said? She said, I think Destiny just pulled it. Hold on. Melody Shari Rodger, girl, I'm gonna need you to clap back like that every damn time, sis. First of all, it appears to me like Destiny really don't have a beef with Melody. Her beef is made up. Her beef is, what is the word I'm looking for? She adopted this beef from Martell and she made it her own. And let me say this to all the women out there that don't believe in calling the other woman. If there is a other woman, hope that don't ever happen to you. But I'm calling, okay? I'm the woman that's going to call. If I see you on my caller ID or in the call logs, I'm calling you. Tell y'all a story real quick. My child's father seen a message. Said, who the hell is this? From New Orleans? You don't know nobody in New Orleans. Let me call. So I called her and I was going the hell off. Bitch, who are you? Why are you talking to him? What's going on? Sis, let me snap. Then when I finished, she said, I'm going to need you to try this again. You can hang up, call me again, and I'll tell you everything that you need to know. But you got to be respectful. And I did just that. And I called her back and got all the information from her. He was flirting with her the whole 9 yards. So I learned real quick that if you want information from these side chicks, you gotta play your role like that heifer been playing her role with your dude. A barnacle head, Destiny. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and it shows. You are getting sued left to right, dragged in and out of court by LeBarrett, who's in Isaiah looking ass. And you got the nerves to put your mouth on another woman's pain. That's why people don't pity the shit that you got going on with Sunni and Moses. And the more I listen to Sunni and Destiny go back and forth, you know what? That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Most problem is Melody Shari woke up. Who the fuck brings up the fact that a woman was cheated on by her husband, tried to reconcile her marriage, something that LeBarrett would never do with you, never did with you, got pregnant by her husband, whom Martell thought that Sugar Mama would be his saving grace for Melody to stay, but I digress. When she realized that Martell was trying to cheat better, she chose herself, and you're rubbing that in her face? Really, you got away from the conversation that Melody was trying to have with you, which was that you were around my kids and the side chick and posted that picture on social media. Crazy part is, she can't even give a valid reason as to why she did that crooked, wicked ass shit. This picture was posted January the 4th on his birthday. January 9th, Martell was arrested. So pissed off that she proceeded with charges that he sat down with Tasha K on January 24th. This was the gist of what was happening around the time with Martell and Melody. And Destiny decided to join the reindeer gang. Moves that you're making, Destiny, it reminds me of a side chick. This is exactly what they would do. How many times have y'all seen women jump in relationships with men that they barely know, and then all of a sudden they know everything about this man's life? With Destiny's mentality, I can see why she could be a side chick for 15 years.
He gave, you know what? I finally understand why you was able to be a side chick for 5 years, because you dumb. That's why. I didn't know how slow you really were.
The way in this episode, Shenita, she had 6-0. Was whooping their ass at that table. She was whooping their ass with the facts at this table, and we took note. 6-0. But when Shenita looked at Destiny and said, hey, I want to hear your story because initially I did not believe anything that you had to say. I didn't have any sympathy for you. I kind of want to hear from the horse's mouth. Destiny said, I don't owe her no explanation, but okay, here we go. I think Destiny low-key, high-key scared of Shenita. That's just in my opinion. Either way, I think I didn't peep how you was talking shit in the confessionals about Shenita. You didn't give that same energy at the table in her face. But when Shenita opened the door for Destiny to speak about Sunni and Moses, she said in her confessionals, I don't owe her no explanation. How do you feel like Mel owe you an explanation as to when and how she left her marriage? If I remember correctly, you didn't want to share anything about your divorce. You didn't even share that you was getting a divorce. So why should she have to explain to you her processes as she's getting ready to leave her marriage of 14 years? Like Destiny will encourage you to leave your marriage, and the moment you need them, they ain't nowhere to be found. They do exactly what she's doing now. Air all your, oh, you rented a car. You don't own her house, X, Y, and Z. Why it's important for you to move on when you are ready, not when everybody else is ready for you to go. She continue to bring up the fact that Mel kept going back and forth with Martell, thinking to myself, what point are you making with that? See what's happening. You're not used to the main character role, used to being the one that's causing all this chaos and confusion in people's relationship. I remember watching a clip of Mel on the reunion where she was explaining how she was introduced to Destiny. She didn't really know that Martell and Destiny were friends. Y'all remember this. Mel made the comment that Destiny is a male version of Martell, and that makes a lot of sense. Everything stated in this video is my own thoughts, viewpoints, contingent on things that I see on social media and on Love and Marriage Huntsville, the show. There has to be an imbalance with Destiny if she can sit across from somebody that she once called a friend, watched her struggle. As Mel said, she couldn't eat, she couldn't sleep, she was crying all the time. Even present day, going through her own shit with LaBarrett. And she can open her mouth and regurgitate something that ill-ass Martell Holt has said to her. She was teaching Ariane how to cheat because she was having cordial conversations with this woman on the phone. Your conclusion, bird brain? Destiny had been waiting to say this to Mel. It was just rolling off her tongue like it was nothing. Pretty much everybody, including Latisha, sat at the table and looked at her crazy, looking at her insane, and she kept going. Interesting how everybody can make Melody and Martell's divorce their storyline. Anytime she talk about her experience with her divorce, y'all tired of hearing about it. Now folks is saying there's some truth to what Destiny is saying. We're back to Mel left Martell because of the show and only because Ariane got pregnant. Talking about the woman that was a side chick for 15 years, couldn't hold down a marriage for over 2 years. The woman that couldn't even pay her own employee. The woman who is taken up for a psych patient, allegedly, and a known narcissist, and now an AB'er. That's the source. That's you guys' source. You know your high horse talking about what you woulda, coulda, shoulda, did. This woman's show as you collecting a check off the back of her is insane to me.
The stuff that has been said, that if I wanted to, it could have caused me to do some things that could have been real bad for me.
Y'all see how Latisha switched it up real quick? She ain't even worried about the room no more. She's so busy trying to stir the pot between Melody and Destiny. She did exactly what she came there to do. Then 1 million why I do not f with this woman. She just be too excited for drama, especially as it pertains to Mel. It is so sick. I, too, believe that Mel is getting ready to leave this show.
And can we see more of them on the show? Not this one. Y'all have the same.
She ain't leaving. She definitely working on another project with her and her family, and I cannot wait. End of the day, you are who you hang around. There's not a doubt in my mind that Destiny and Latisha is a bit jealous and envious of Mel. What other reason do you have to be upset with this woman? Please, let me know in the comments.